Hey guys, I felt really good about last week's On My Shelf until my husband told me that I'd misspoken the name of the singer-songwriter duo Alex and Sierra, not Alex and Sherman. Sorry about that. I'm not really sure what I was thinking and don't really have an excuse except kids. Yeah, it was the kids. Anyway, I'll try not to do that again, but I am human and do make mistakes. Isn't it refreshing when we admit to being human? I feel much better. When I was in high school, I fell in love with this writer, Victoria Holt, which is actually a pen name for Eleanor Hibbert, who wrote Gothic romances that also had an element of mystery to them. I don't typically read in this genre anymore, but I'm in the process of brainstorming a mystery romance right now. And when I thought about the masters of romance and mystery and suspense, I remembered my obsession with Victoria Holt and decided to pick up my favorite from way back when, 7 for a Secret. I thought maybe I had just had fond memories of reading this book, and it probably wasn't as good as I remembered. But I started the first 5 pages and knew instantly that I had loved Holt's books for a reason. She has such a spellbinding way of writing that hooks readers from the first sentence. Here's the first sentence of 7 for a Secret. Very soon after I went to live with my Aunt Sophie, I became acquainted with the strange sisters Lucy and Flora Lane, because of what I had discovered. Forever after, I called their cottage the House of the 7 Magpies. So many questions are raised in just that one sentence. Why is she living with her Aunt Sophie? Who are the sisters Lucy and Flora Lane? Why would the narrator rename their cottage the House of 7 Magpies? These are the kinds of questions that keep a reader reading, and Hibbert was a master at drawing people in with opening lines like these. So now, of course, I want to go back and read all of Hibbert's books, more than 200 of them. So my reading list just got a whole lot longer. I've been learning quite a bit from Robert Houghton's Blogging for Writers, and it's got me rethinking what I want to do with my blog platforms. I actually run 3 blogs: Crash Test Parents, which is a humor parenting blog. This Writer Life is a blog geared toward helping parent writers make the most of their time, and Wingchair Musings, which is my plain old writing blog. So in the next few weeks, I'll be reevaluating my production schedule and reimagining new topics and readjusting focus where it might need readjusting. In personal news, our baby, who is 7 months, has now begun crawling and has used his newfound freedom to do what babies do best: get into things. Those of you who are parents know what this means. It's all over. Thankfully, he's a happy, chill baby, so we're not really worried. Yet. Writing felt really hard this week. I just felt a little off and unexplainably down and discouraged, but I still managed to beat my personal best with 40,600 words produced. They might be melodramatic words, but they're words all the same. Again, that word count was divided among the normal blogs, the first episode of my Farendale series, the first story in my Power Buddy series, and the life-changing magic of tidying up after children. I also spent time editing my poetry book, This Is How You Know. I haven't been counting my edited words yet, but might start sometime in the future, especially as I finish the final drafts of my stories. Edited words are words that count too. Do you know who I really love and respect as a musician? Ed Sheeran. Man, this guy is good. His song lyrics are so beautifully moving that every time I hear a new one, I ask my husband, "Have you heard this song?" I usually listen to my Ed Sheeran station on Pandora when I'm working on All That Came After, my adult literary novel, and writing from the perspective of Jessie. My favorite Ed Sheeran song right now is Photograph. He also has a fantastic song called I See Fire that was part of the Hobbit soundtrack, and that song inspires incredible creativity every time it comes on. My husband and I began watching a new Netflix series called Once Upon a Time, which begins with Snow White marrying her prince and an evil witch crashing the wedding. She brings a curse upon the land, and they all turn into regular people in the most horrible place imaginable, present-day America. The writing is sometimes a little overdramatic, including at least one info dump monologue in the first 2 episodes. But for the most part, we've been enjoying the series. The story premise is really entertaining, and I'm always interested in fairy tale retellings with a twist. If you want to know more about what inspires me in my daily writing, or get access to new projects first, or read The Midnight Hour, an exclusive story that's only available to email subscribers and also happens to be my first ever romance mystery thriller, sign up for my email list. You'll get a link to all the installments you've missed and other exclusive project content. For more on my shelf, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Anyway, I'll try to... Keep going, teleprompter. What's the next thing? I have no words.